G'day team, got another raw mission on, a overnight mission on the Rohanis. So meeting two mates up there. They might have already bet me there, I'd say, and we're just going to camp up on these tops for tonight and make a day of it tomorrow. So yeah, come along on this one and we'll see how we go. I'm not too fussed on pulling the trigger myself unless it's a stag bigger than the one I got, so I'm just happy to be behind the camera and yeah, follow the boys around. But yeah, hopefully be a bit of action there, team. Just getting on to the roar a bit more now, so hopefully the stags will be a bit more active, and all the weekend crowds have just buggered off too. It's probably, well, I hope they have, yeah. That would be a bit of a bonus. Might give the deer a bit of a reprieve apart from us. Yeah, so come along.
Well team, this is a round out of the last two red raw hunts for 2021. So grab a beer, sit down and hope you enjoy.
Car park, everyone's cleared out except for a chosen few of us, so yeah, best get my pins into action and try and see if I can catch up with these boys.
Yeah, it's good to hear a few stags making a bit of noise on the way in, including one which I spotted and way in the distance on the tops, and ran out of range in the rangefinder at about 2k, so he was pretty safe from the 270 this time. With camp set up, we had enough time to scrape together to race out on the hill and try and locate a roaring stag. Try our luck before dark. There was a stag roaring in the vicinity of this hind, but unfortunately he wasn't too keen on showing himself. Sometimes you wonder whether they sort of know these three rifles might be waiting for him when he shows himself.
We got a stag roaring down across the slip from us. hopefully he's getting a bit closer, so we might get a look at him.
The stag would hardly reply to our roars, but he was just not smart enough to keep out of sight.
Oh, looks like that stag's shut up shop and gone elsewhere, so we're going to go over that one now and set up camp. Team, we've got our camp all set up in here. Paul's got this mean fly. It's about 3 by bloody 3.5 metres. He's got his cocker on there. Royce has got some meal. We've got a stag roaring, and I've got the roast chicken, which is not too bad really. And what have you got, Royce? What's that meal there you've got?
Absolute maximum age freeze dried. It's due best before today.
Oh, that's alright, mate.
We've got black mould all over the label.
Now, you come across this somewhere, didn't you, on the west coast or
Found
whatever?
this up the Copeland Valley on track to take a leak or something, and found an old dry bag that
Someone will be
was
claiming
not
that.
very dry
Yep.
inside. Everything was all mouldy and soggy. I thought, oh, those will probably still be alright. I'll
Yeah.
put them in my stash. 5
Mint morning out here, so we just coffeeed up and breakfast up, and we're about to head off.
Well, after being kept awake all night by roaring stags all around the place, we decided to hit the spot where we could hear most of the noise coming from and try our luck. There was a good amount of fresh sign and the smell of rutting stags present, but very little noise coming from them. Yeah, it's times like these when everything's quiet, that if you just keep giving the odd roar, sometimes you might work one up and he may well come sneaking in on you. High chance it'll be a satellite stag, but that's half the fun of it. We managed to coax an argument out of one stag nearby, but try as we might, the bugger wouldn't show himself. We thought we might have got a little bit of a looking on the stag, but he had other ideas, I think, and he'd snuck away to safer places. It was beginning to look like one of those days where you just feel like you're chasing ghosts. We are now approaching a wallow where I'd put a game camera over it about 3 years ago, so we're hoping to pick that one up, and we're sort of banking on there being a bit of action around there, because every time we go to this wallow it's just well used. For 2 years. We'd only just missed out on a stag being at this wallow. He roared at us from about 50 yards away, and we tried to sneak in, close the gap, but we think he must have had hinds with him and just snuck away. Get the bugger off. Dearless run this time, but you get that on the big jobs. Unfortunately, one of those trips where we had a lot of close calls with roaring stags, but yeah, no cigar. But public land, and that's what you get a lot of the time. So yeah, stay tuned, and we'll hopefully get out on another mission soon. A couple of missions on the red, one more mission on the reds I think, might be able to squeeze in. And then yeah, from then on you're chasing the seeker later in the month, so yeah, there'll be another one that I'll put up. So yeah, all good.
Greetings team, David here. We're bowling into Ruheni's for a camp out for the night. Going to see if we can get onto a roaring stag. Last attempt on the reds really, yeah. So going to go and do an overnight raid and see how we get on. We just seen a stag sitting out and start to see some, and in the fog bubbled in, so we're just going to wait for a bit and see if it buggers off. Could be a taker for you if he gets a bit closer, mate. Keep encouraging him.
Well, we spotted the stag, and he was sitting on his perch, and gave him a couple of roars with the caller, and next thing he was off his perch, and by the looks of it he was coming around to see us. So I handed Dave the rifle and told him if the stag gets under 300 yards, he's all yours.
Where are you heading, fella? Are you coming to see us? Coming down that shale. 6-pointer. This one could be one for Dave, team. He's going right along that deer trail.
Well, things are looking pretty promising here, team. Our stag here was still out sort of 500 yards, so it's a bit too far to let a guy have a go at his first stag. So ideally we were hoping he was going to come round to meet us, cut the distance down to 300, and then be all on.
Yeah, that's about 450 at the moment. That's a bit too far for you, eh? No, pretty easy, mate, where he is now. We just want to get him a bit closer. Keep a track of him for us, mate. I'm just following him in the camera at the moment. Backing, he'll go. Here he comes, yeah.
Yeah, this was looking better by the minute. He was coming in fast and lessening the distance for my mate to have a go.
Within about 300 yards, and we can get Dave to give him a bit of bloody, give him a little pull.
Stag was now at the 300 yard mark, so I suggested to Dave to get set up and get that bipod down and get that rifle ready.
Keep the light profile.
All that was needed now was for our stag to stand still and side on, and it'll be all on.
You gonna have a go at him? Yeah, mate. Always side on, aim top of the shoulder. Just the top of the shoulder. When you're ready. Safety off. Oh, I don't know what he did. Hang on, let's have a look. Have another go at him, mate. He's stopped. Yeah, he's stopped. 259. Yep. That hit him. Go, he's gone down. Oh, I think he's down, mate.
And with that
Luck,
shot, David secured his first stag. And the most impressive thing about the whole thing is he actually shot the stag off his knee because he couldn't get the bipod down. It was just too steep to get a clear shot.
En route to pick up Dave's stag. So we get over there before it gets too dark. We can find our way back along the straight, you see. I've got the GPS on, so hopefully we can get that more in sync with things. And we'll be away. Kick little holes in the ground, so yeah, see it on our way back in the torchlight. Here is Dave with his first stag. First of many perhaps, hopefully. He's pretty keen and got the bug. That was awesome, man. It was like a 275 yard shot and he actually hit it with the first shot. And then it ran down the face, as you'll see. And the second shot, I think, nailed him proper. It was just a heart shot. And yeah, he went down. So it's cool. Roaring stag, coming in from miles away. He came in from a good bloody 800 yards away. Dave's manhandling him here. He's going to carry him out whole.
Shoulder.
Nice one. Look at that. Yeah.
That's where I was aiming.
Yeah. Exactly, mate. That's what I wanted you to. That's the money shot right there, bro. Well done. That's fucking awesome.
Fuck yeah.
Ah, solid red boy. Mean. Oh, we'll take a couple of photos and then we'll dress him out and head on back to the camp for a well-earned, well-deserved beer, I think. Well, team, we've diced up our deer and we're just packing up now and getting ready to march on over the ridge. Team, just got back to camp, hung the meat up, have a well-deserved beer and listen to some other stags roaring over the other side. So, all going well. That might be our plan for the morning. Go and have a look at them. Well, team, gonna dine out on mash, peas, and Seeker venison steaks with a bit of a special barbecue rub while racking up some stags. What a fucking lot. Team, we're on the move out now. We didn't bother with a morning hunt this morning. It's yeah, just as well really, because a couple of shots went off down the valley we were going to be hunting. So yeah, and we got our stags. So yeah, we just got to do the old hard mahi, getting them out of here now. So yeah, see you back at the car park. She's got us covered. Team, we've got about an hour of hill work ahead of us, and then sort of on a little flat stretch for the car park. So yeah, I'm going to punch this one out. This is where you lose the gravy. Starting right now. Team, we came, we chased, Dave shot, stayed down, and now we're heading out, and that wraps up that little hunt we've just done. So yeah, that'll be us for the Reds for now, and chase the Seeker a little bit later on, and hopefully get a little bit of action in on them and a few adventures. So yeah, come along, team. And remember to like and subscribe and spread the word, share it. That'd be all good. Cheers. See you on the next one.